In the bustling streets of 1920s Yorkville, New York City, German immigrants quietly preserved a rich culinary heritage that told stories of survival, identity, and nostalgia. While the outside world saw them adapting to American life, inside their homes and tight-knit communities, traditional German dishes continued to thrive, often unnoticed by the broader public. One of the most beloved staples among German immigrants was Sauerbraten, a slow-cooked pot roast marinated for days in vinegar, spices, and sometimes wine. This dish wasn't just food, it was a ritual. Families would prepare it in advance for Sunday dinners, filling small apartments with a comforting aroma that reminded them of home. Even in cramped kitchens, the patience required to make Sauerbraten symbolized their determination to keep traditions alive. Another common dish was Kartoffelsuppe, or potato soup. Affordable and filling, it became a go-to meal for working-class families. Made with potatoes, onions, leeks, and sometimes bits of sausage, it was both economical and nourishing. In a time when money was tight, dishes like this helped families stretch their resources while still enjoying something warm and satisfying. German immigrants also brought their love of bread with them. Dense rye bread, known as Roggenbrot, was baked in small batches or purchased from local German bakeries scattered across Yorkville. These bakeries became cultural hubs, where people gathered not just to buy bread, but to speak their language and share news from home. Street food played an important role too. Bratwurst sausages, often served with mustard and bread, were a popular quick meal. Vendors and small shops catered to workers who needed something hearty during long shifts. These sausages were seasoned with traditional spices, preserving authentic flavors even in a foreign land. Cabbage-based dishes were another essential part of their diet. Sauerkraut, fermented cabbage, was incredibly common. Not only was it flavorful, but it also lasted a long time without refrigeration, making it ideal for immigrant households. It was often paired with meats or eaten as a side dish, adding a tangy contrast to heavier foods. In many homes, dumplings known as Knödel were a favorite. Made from bread, potatoes, or flour, they were versatile and filling. Served alongside meat dishes or in broths, Knödel reflected the ingenuity of German cooks who could turn simple ingredients into something satisfying. Desserts were not forgotten either. Apple strudel was a cherished treat, especially during special occasions. Thin layers of dough wrapped around sweet apple filling created a dessert that felt luxurious even during difficult times. Baking it required skill, and passing down that skill became a way to preserve cultural identity across generations. Beer, of course, was deeply ingrained in German culture. Even during the Prohibition era in the United States, many German immigrants found ways to continue brewing or consuming beer discreetly. It was more than a drink, it was a symbol of community and tradition. Despite pressures to assimilate, German immigrants in Yorkville held onto their culinary roots. Food became a quiet form of resistance, a way to maintain their identity in a rapidly changing world. While outsiders might not have noticed, inside these communities, every meal told a story of heritage, resilience, and pride. These dishes were not just about sustenance, they were about memory. Each bite connected them to a homeland they had left behind, while helping them build a new life in America. In the hidden kitchens of 1920s Yorkville, German cuisine quietly thrived, preserving a culture one meal at a time. Life in 1920s Yorkville was not always easy for German immigrants, but food provided comfort, stability, and a sense of belonging. In crowded tenements and shared housing, families relied on traditional recipes passed down through generations. These meals were often simple, yet deeply meaningful. One such dish was Eisbein, a salted pork knuckle, typically served with sauerkraut and potatoes. It was hearty, filling, and perfect for feeding large families. Though it required time to prepare, the result was worth it, a tender, flavorful meal that brought everyone together. Another staple was schnitzel, a type of soft egg noodle. Easy to make and incredibly versatile, schnitzel could be served as a side dish or as a main course with cheese or gravy. For many immigrants, it became a comforting reminder of home, especially when paired with familiar flavors. Pickling was a common practice among German families. Cucumbers, beets, and even eggs were preserved in vinegar solutions, extending their shelf life and adding variety to meals. These pickled foods were not only practical, but also added a distinctive tang that defined German cuisine. Cold cuts and sausages were essential as well. Delicatessens in Yorkville offered a range of German-style meats, including liverwurst and bologna. These were often eaten with bread for quick lunches, making them ideal for workers with limited time. Breakfasts were typically modest, but satisfying. Bread with butter, jam, or cold cuts, along with coffee, was a common way to start the day. Even in a new country, these simple rituals provided a sense of normalcy. German immigrants also enjoyed hearty stews, especially during colder months. These stews often included meat, root vegetables, and spices, creating rich, comforting dishes that could be cooked in large quantities and eaten over several days. Fish dishes were also part of their diet, particularly herring. Pickled or smoked, herring was both affordable and nutritious. It was often served with onions and bread, offering a quick yet flavorful meal option. Baking remained an important tradition. Cakes and pastries like Black Forest cake or butter cookies were prepared during holidays and celebrations. These treats brought joy and a sense of festivity, even in challenging times. Food also played a role in social gatherings. Community events, church functions, and family celebrations often revolved around shared meals. These occasions allowed immigrants to connect with one another and strengthen their cultural ties. Despite the challenges of adapting to a new environment, German immigrants found ways to keep their culinary traditions alive. Through food, they maintained a connection to their past, while navigating the realities of their present. In Yorkville's hidden kitchens and bustling streets, these dishes told a story of resilience and identity. They were more than just meals, they were a testament to the enduring spirit of a community determined to preserve its heritage. For German immigrants living in 1920s Yorkville, food was not just nourishment, it was a bridge between two worlds. While they worked hard to adapt to American life, their kitchens remained deeply rooted in tradition. One of the most iconic dishes was Wiener Schnitzel, a breaded and fried meat cutlet. Though originally made with veal, many immigrants adapted the recipe using pork or chicken due to cost and availability. This adaptability showed how traditions evolved while still retaining their essence. Potatoes were a cornerstone of German cooking. Whether boiled, mashed, or fried, they appeared in countless dishes. Kartoffelpuffer, or potato pancakes, were particularly popular. Crispy on the outside and soft on the inside, they were often served with applesauce or sour cream. Soups continued to play a vital role. Lentil soup, rich in flavor and nutrients, was a favorite among working families. It was inexpensive to prepare and could feed many people, making it ideal for tight budgets. Bread making remained a cherished skill. Many families baked their own bread at home, filling their apartments with the comforting smell of freshly baked loaves. This practice not only saved money, but also preserved a key aspect of German culture. Meat dishes were often reserved for special occasions due to cost. When they were prepared, they were done so with care and attention to detail. Roasts, sausages, and cured meats were enjoyed slowly, often accompanied by sides like cabbage and potatoes. German immigrants also embraced seasonal eating. Ingredients available during different times of the year influenced their meals, leading to a diverse and ever-changing menu. Sweets and desserts were often tied to celebrations. From fruit tarts to spiced cookies, these treats added a sense of joy and indulgence to everyday life. Coffee culture was another important aspect. Gathering over coffee and cake became a social ritual, allowing people to relax and connect with one another. Despite facing discrimination and pressure to assimilate, German immigrants held on to their culinary traditions. Food became a quiet yet powerful way to express their identity. In the heart of Yorkville, these hidden culinary practices painted a vivid picture of a community determined to preserve its heritage while building a new future. The culinary traditions of German immigrants in 1920s Yorkville were shaped by both necessity and nostalgia. While they adapted to their new surroundings, they remained deeply connected to the flavors of their homeland. One key aspect of their cooking was resourcefulness. Leftovers were rarely wasted. Instead, they were transformed into new dishes, ensuring that every ingredient was used efficiently. Cabbage, in its many forms, was a staple ingredient. From soups to side dishes, it provided both nutrition and versatility. Its long shelf life made it especially valuable for immigrant families. Sausage making was another important tradition. While not everyone could make sausages at home, local shops provided access to authentic German varieties. These sausages became a central part of many meals. Dairy products like cheese and butter also played a role. Simple dishes combining bread, cheese, and pickled vegetables were common, offering a quick and satisfying meal. German immigrants also maintained strong culinary traditions during holidays. Christmas, Easter, and other celebrations were marked by special dishes that carried deep cultural significance. Cooking methods remained traditional as well. Slow cooking, roasting, and baking were preferred, allowing flavors to develop fully and creating rich, hearty meals. Food was also a way to teach younger generations about their heritage. Recipes were passed down orally, ensuring that traditions continued even as families became more integrated into American society. Markets and local shops in Yorkville catered specifically to German tastes, providing ingredients that were otherwise hard to find. These businesses played a crucial role in preserving the community's culinary identity. Through all these practices, food became a symbol of resilience. It allowed German immigrants to maintain a sense of identity while adapting to a new and often challenging environment. In the hidden kitchens of Yorkville, these traditions lived on, quietly shaping the cultural landscape of the neighborhood. By the late 1920s, Yorkville had become a vibrant hub of German-American culture, and food remained at the heart of this identity. Despite the pressures of assimilation, many families continued to cook and eat traditional dishes in private. Meals were often communal, bringing together extended families and neighbors. Sharing food strengthened bonds and created a sense of unity within the community. German immigrants also influenced the broader food culture of New York City. Over time, some of their dishes became more widely known, blending into the diverse culinary landscape of the city. Restaurants and beer halls offered a taste of home for those who could afford it. These establishments served traditional dishes and provided a space for socializing and cultural expression. Even as younger generations began to adopt American habits, many continued to appreciate the foods of their heritage. This blending of cultures created a unique culinary identity that was both German and American. Food also served as a form of comfort during difficult times. Economic challenges, discrimination, and the struggles of immigrant life made these familiar dishes even more meaningful. Cooking remained a daily act of cultural preservation. Each recipe carried memories of a homeland that many might never see again. The legacy of these culinary traditions can still be seen today. Many German-inspired dishes remain popular, reflecting the lasting impact of these early immigrants. In 1920s Yorkville, food was more than just sustenance, it was a powerful expression of identity, resilience, and community. Through their hidden kitchens and cherished recipes, German immigrants ensured that their culture would not be forgotten. Instead, it became an enduring part of the rich tapestry of New York City's history.